Okay, so let's get started. So first off, I want you to go ahead and find and download your picture. So I want you to go ahead and go to your Advanced Tech page and go ahead and click where it says click here to get your picture. When you do so, you'll notice you'll be taken to a new page. Please make sure you are logged in with your Tioga Middle School email. If you're not logged in, you will need to in order to get your picture. So next, what I want you to do is go ahead and scroll through and find your picture. I'm just going to go ahead and use George's here. So when you click on it, just right-click it, save the image as. Go ahead and save it to your desktop and hit save. And then I want you to make sure and go back to Photoshop. I want you to come up here to the very top of the screen and we're going to hit Expert just because it gives us a few more tools to work with. Next, what I want you to do is we're going to go ahead and insert our picture. So we're going to hit File, Open, and go ahead and find the picture that you just downloaded, and I'm going to go ahead and click George. There he is, and now he is in my Photoshop. So I'm going to show you a few tools here to work with. What I want you to do first is we are going to add what's called a layer. So you can come up to the top of the screen, click Layer, hit New, and then click Add Layer. And go and hit OK. We're not going to change anything here, and you're going to notice on the right hand side we have the original image and a layer. What a layer is and does is basically now we can draw on top of it without ruining the original picture. So let's have some fun with it. So what we're going to do first, if you want to zoom in, go ahead and click this little zoom button, and you can mess around with it, clicking if you want to go in, or you can even use these buttons down here which is fill screen, fit screen, however you want it. But I want you to get pretty close, and I'm just going to start here at the very bottom. We have two tools that we're going to start working with today. So you can either use the brush tool, which is right here, or the pencil tool. It is up to you. The brush tool just seems to be a little bit easier to go ahead and do. So when you click on it, you can now actually start drawing on your photo. And again, you'll notice that I'm just going to start drawing around the curves. So my color is blue because I've changed it before. So if you want to change your color, come down to the bottom left corner here, click on that box, and again you can change your color to whatever you want. If your color's not there, you can scroll through here, but I'm going to just go back to black just so you can see. And again, if you want to change your brush size, because maybe this is a little bit too small, go ahead and where it says size, and you can make it as big as you want. The bigger you go, obviously the bigger your line's going to be. Depending on how big you want it, I would go around 3. So again, you can do it manually if you like to as well, and just so you can kind of see how when you get into those little kind of crevices, it's a little bit easier to manage than a bigger paintbrush. If you mess up, you can simply come up to the very top and hit Edit, undo Brush Tool, or hit Control Z, whichever you like, and you'll notice that it keeps on undoing everything that we've done. So next, what I want you to kind of do is as you're tracing it, and again I'm just going to do this really quickly, you're going to try and go into every single crevice. You just want to make sure that basically all the lines are connecting. That is very important, that every single part of every single line starts to connect. So as you scroll up and down, you're going to start tracing every part of the image that you actually want to do. So let's just say that I want a certain section to be a certain color. So as you get further along, again I'm not going to do this whole thing, I'm just going to show you how to fill in different areas. So next you can come to the paint tool brush, the paint bucket tool. You can click on it there, and you'll notice that you again come to different colors. Let's say I want I don't know, let's do a red up here, and hit OK. So I want this section here to be red. So now I can click in it, and now this section will be red. So again, you just got to make sure that it's closed off and all the lines are connected in order for your picture to keep on going the correct way that you actually want it to. So again, this is just a basic introduction lesson into Photoshop. As you're continuing to draw, again, one thing I want you to kind of notice on the right hand side here is, let's say like I don't know how far I've gotten. So if we hit this little I button here, what it does is it actually takes that first original photo away, and you'll notice that this is what we've done so far on our original layer. So if we want to bring it back, we can bring it back very easy just by clicking it. So again, have some fun with it, guys. Again, I'm not going to do the whole project here. I want to see some fun stuff that you guys come up with. If you need some help, please feel free to call Mr. G, and I will gladly be there to answer any questions. Thanks, guys.